What's up, man? It's Eastside Jones. I'm in here with Tampa Mystic, industry's most wanted. Let's get it.
What's happening? It's your girl Tampa Mystic, and we are broadcasting live at ARC Studios, right here live on the Hype 87.3. And you know, we here every Saturday and Sunday with it, industry's most wanted podcast. And look, I got my family, my bro, who I haven't seen in a minute. I'm excited that he's in the building with me, representing out here in ATL, Eastside Jones. What's good, fam?
It's the number one hustler in the world. Eastside Jones, we in here.
Bro, listen, it's so good to see you first and foremost, man. It's been a minute. We haven't connected in a while, which means we both been busy. You know what I'm saying?
You know it.
That's a good problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, we be missing our folk and we got to catch up and stuff like that, but we got a lot to catch up on.
Talk to me.
So, listen, first and foremost, man, give us that official introduction. Tell everybody a little bit about, like who you are, where you checking in from.
I'm Eastside Jones. I come from Decatur, Georgia. I'm the greatest songwriter in the world, baby. I'm here.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Like I love the confidence, and that's what it's all about is you got to make it believable, because if you don't believe in yourself, you can't expect no one else to, right?
At all.
Like we can't walk around saying, we mediocre, we do half-ass shit and expect people to fully believe in us. It don't work like that, right?
I'm going to give you a mediocre high five and tell you going on about your mediocre business.
A half-ass death. Nah, for real, bro. Like, so let's just take it back, man. I always like to know everybody's journey because it's always different. Mm-hmm. And your come up leads to where you're at today, everything you've been through. So did you grow up in Decatur?
Yes, I did.
Talk to us about that, man. Like, what was life like for Eastside Jones? We talking little Eastside Jones, in Decatur, Georgia.
Little Eastside Jones in Decatur, Georgia. I grew up with my grandparents. My granddaddy was one of the biggest influence on me, man. My granddad taught me to take pride in my work. And that's why I'm here right now, taking pride in my work, being the number one songwriter in the game.
Hey.
Straight up.
Shout out to grandpops, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to granddaddy. That's what I call my grandfather my granddaddy, you know what I'm saying?
Call my pop-pop. My pop-pop.
That's what my son calls my dad, his pop-pop. We all have a name for him, you know what I'm saying? And that's so dope, man. I don't know what it is about grandparents, boy, but they just have such a special place in our heart, don't they?
It take a village to raise a child. That's what I done been learning even with my own children, like.
Yeah, we can't.
Everybody come together and help. That's a beautiful thing.
It sure is, because my parents definitely played a big role in helping me raise my son. And man, like I couldn't even be more thankful for that, because like you said, it takes a village. It's to raise a whole nother human being, especially shout out to all the single moms out there who have multiple kids. Like I salute you for real.
Shout out to all the single moms.
Out there doing it. So, growing up in Atlanta, man, I love this city. I've got so much love and respect for just Atlanta and all the surrounding areas. I've been coming here for a very long time, since the 90s, since Freaknik, y'all. I got to experience all that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like this city is got so much unity here that from what I've experienced, like people really support. Of course, there's gonna be some who don't, but that's anywhere you go.
We ain't even talking about that.
Yeah, we don't claim that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even on our radar. They ain't on our level. You dig? I'm gonna be saying that all day now. So, give us the background, man. Like, who were some of the people, and we'll talk Atlanta specifically. Who were some of the artists that maybe you want to pay homage to, or that you were tapped into growing up?
See, I wasn't gonna go there, but since we just go be 100, I'm gonna give credit to old man Tip.
Okay.
I don't fuck with him now, cause he looked me in my eyes and told me to stop rapping.
What?
Yeah, old man Tip, you a sucker for that. But you were one of the influences.
Yeah.
You a sucker now, but you was one of the influences, and I appreciate you for everything you've done.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. And you know what though? I'm gonna keep it all the way G. My thing is, when people tell you stuff like that, no matter who it is, in my mind, that's just motivation to go harder, because you got something to prove now. Like,
and I went hard.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool, because the thing about life is, no matter what we do, whatever our hustle is, not everyone's gonna like it. And that's cool. It's not our job. It's not Tampa's job. It's not Eastside Jones' job to be out here to please everybody.
We're gonna make the world a better place. We ain't even gonna acknowledge them.
That's right.
I don't even know who you talking about.
Right. They non-existent to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, big facts. So it's like, we just got to keep it moving. And if we sat and tried to please everybody, we go crazy.
Straight up.
And it's cool, man, because, not everybody's going to like us, and we're okay with that.
Do this for the people that do what they do for you.
Nah, for real. Big facts.
Straight up.
So outside of Atlanta, who was an influence or motivation for you?
I like that. I liked a lot of West Coast music. My dad, he always listened to a lot of West Coast stuff.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? So I like that straight up, that gangster shit. Excuse my language.
No, you good. That's what I like too. Like
gangster shit.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Hey.
I'm because I'm an OG, y'all. I had Straight Outta Compton on a cassette tape, and when I say I played NWA till I broke that cassette tape. Listen, shout out to Eazy-E, long live Eazy-E, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I was too. And of course, Pac, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had a big, Snoop, they all had a big influence on my love for hip hop. What about you?
That Doggy Style, one of the greatest ones.
Yeah.
And The Last Meal. Hey, matter of fact, since we on The Last Meal and Dog and all that, shout out to Master P.
Shout out to Master P. He definitely a GOAT as well because he does so much stuff in this business. But let's talk about you now.
Let's talk about me.
We talked about some of the people that influence you, and we always got to pay homage to those who have, give us some inspiration or motivation. But at what point in your life along your journey did you say, man, music is something that I really have a passion for? When did you discover that?
I always had multiple hustles. You know what I'm saying? Hustle don't mean nothing illegal and nothing like that. I was into the online e-commerce back in like 2012, 13.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been on it back then. But I was also working a job.
Yeah.
I left my job. I quit my job. I was working at. I don't even want to give him no credit. Everybody know him. But we don't even want to give him no credit.
He was working somewhere, y'all.
I was working somewhere. But when I left there, when I came home, I didn't think about that. That was my base of money that I was depending on. Because e-commerce come when it come.
Yeah.
But that base is what I was depending on.
Right, I feel you.
I ain't think about none of that. I came home and wrote a rap. And
what you was talking about?
I don't even remember. But look. What I do remember is when I got done writing the rap, I sat back through the pencil and the pen on the bed. I was like, what am I doing, man? I just lost my money and I just quit my money. I gotta find some more money. But before I thought about that, I wrote a rap. I said, look, I gotta stop spending time writing raps if it's not giving me no money.
Nah, for real. Yeah, every move we make has to make sense.
Gotta make sense.
And we both know, like, in most businesses, and we'll talk about music specifically because we're both in the same business, when you do a lot of stuff in the beginning, the money is not going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if nobody knows who we are and we ain't got no buzz, we can expect people to pay us. That's what it is. Because I'm not going to pay someone to come rock the house and they ain't got no buzz and they can't pack the house out. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But
and excuse me, I don't mean to jump.
No, you good.
But any artist, y'all got to pay attention to what she just said.
Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta get your buzz up.
You gotta get your buzz up because I've had people ask me, how much can you get me for a show? I'm like, well, how many people can you put in the building? If you can't pack that bitch out, you can't expect a promoter to put any money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because not only do they gotta recoup what they paid you, but they gotta still make money on top of that because I did showcases for many years. It's expensive. You got to pay security. You got to pay the DJ. You got to pay yourself. You got to pay the door person. You know, like there's just a lot of, sometimes the venue charges you money.
You can't cry about that $10, $20 at the door.
No, you can't. Because honestly, by the time someone like myself walks out there ain't much money left over by the time you pay everybody else. It's more, honestly, for the exposure, to keep it all the way G. So with that being said, what's kept Eastside Jones like pushing through this? Because, we all have struggles and we all go through shit. And what has kept you motivated to want to stay doing music?
Them royalty checks.
when you see that shmoney coming in, cha-ching, the bag.
Royalty checks.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Eastside Jones obviously got his business together because he getting paid. He getting royalty checks. And, man, I'd rather get that streaming money sitting home than having to be out touring for months at a time, tired as hell and not being able to see, you know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing wrong with that, but shoot, if you get your business together, you could sit home and wake up to a check.
Hey, look, P game. That's why they give y'all $20,000.
Right.
That's why they give y'all $10,000.
Right.
So they can sit at home while you go out and do all the other
All
stuff.
the work.
The money is coming in their pocket. They're
That's
sitting
right.
at home.
That's facts, man. And that's like, bro, that's the ultimate goal, is to work smarter, not harder. Work smarter, not harder.
Y'all heard that.
And you getting your streaming game up and understanding the business, that's working smarter, not harder, because while you sitting here with me, money coming in. And that's what it's about, bro. So with that being said, let's talk a little bit more in depth about the music you've put out up until this point. I know we got a record that we're going to check out today, but let's bring everybody up to speed who may not be familiar with the movement yet. We putting them on game. Right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all on game. Eastside in the building. Talk about some of your previous bodies of work, like any projects, mixtapes, albums that you've put out that people that's still out there on the platforms they can go check out.
Everything is everywhere. But I started, like, is you really can follow. You can follow my journey. You can hear my improvement. You can hear it through the music.
Right.
I wasn't following trends. I was telling y'all me the whole
Right.
time. My first EP was called "Put Me in the Game,"
Word.
Volume 1.
Okay.
Put me in the game.
Put me in the gizzy.
Man, y'all running around here talking about millions of dollars. Man, put me in the game. But the game kept on going. Then nobody just give Eastside Jones no millions of dollars, but I gotta have my money. I ain't never really been at the waiting on nobody. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, look, man, I started to notice everything was going digital.
Yes.
I came in right at that CDs leaving out, streaming coming in.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Volume 2, the game changed.
Yes.
Now I don't really have to ask y'all for no money. You gonna hand me no millions, I'm still here.
Nah, for real. Like,
But the game changed, and I don't have to ask y'all for no millions. I can just get my own money.
most artists have wisened up on the aspect of the mixtape era. It's still there, but it's almost non-existent compared to albums, because rather than you putting your mixtape up on live mixtapes and just letting people stream it for free, especially if you've invested in the production, you've bought the beats or even, got exclusive leasing rights or something like that, why not put it on Spotify, Apple, etc., and get some money off all them streams rather than just giving it out for free?
That go back to what you said.
You know?
Work smarter, not harder.
Work smarter, not harder. And not to mention, distribution has become so affordable now. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're using United Masters, DistroKid, whoever you using, TuneCore, it's very affordable. You pay one flat rate per year, and you could see like thousands of dollars coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Can't beat it.
I can't beat it. And the key is getting on them playlists too. Them Spotify playlists, man. You got to get on them playlists.
What made this make sense? I don't mean to go back, but what made this make sense to me as a hustler though? You don't gotta re-up with music.
Nah, for real.
That song is there, and the song is there. You don't have to go back and
And you ain't looking over your shoulder every second wondering if someone coming to get you. You know what I'm
You
saying?
ain't got to peek out the blinds. you ain't got to call and see who else, man.
Man, that's not the kind of life you want to live
Check
forever.
your bank account.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Big facts, because that the other kind of hustling, I don't knock nobody's hustle by any
at
means.
all.
Period, point blank. Whatever you got to do to get it and provide for your family. Except for don't be out here robbing and killing folks. Don't do all that. But if you got to, live in the trap for a minute, that's cool. But that's not a lifestyle that's going to carry you forever, because eventually something going to happen. You know what I'm saying?
If it's, people live different, people have different beliefs. If you rob a robber, I don't consider it robbing.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about like home invasions and stuff like that.
Leave them old people alone.
Yeah, leave them old people alone.
That ain't gangster.
No, that's not gangster.
That ain't gangster.
That's not gangster.
That ain't no hustle.
And all y'all
That's
weirdos out there like sex trafficking stuff, stop that shit too.
Knock that off.
That's a whole nother subject, bro. Like, there's some weirdos out there.
Like academics who promote people that
Yeah,
we ain't talking about that.
Yeah, that's some weirdo shit.
We ain't talking about that though. Fine snitch academics. We ain't talking about that though.
So what are some of the things, besides this single we're going to check out today, what are some of the other things musically that you're focused on right now?
Really just wrapping up. I don't want to flex nobody. I'm getting this project together for
Okay.
y'all.
Okay.
I got a new project together for y'all. We about to go pop. We done did all this gangster shit. We done got all this money. Man, look, we about to enjoy this shit.
Word. That's what it's all about. So I heard you say earlier, if they went back and listened to some of your earlier body of work to now, they would hear the elevation and the level up and stuff like that, which is that's just key. You know what I'm saying? We all got to start somewhere. And then as you find yourself and your sound, you learn how to actually utilize your voice to create different sounds and stuff. Because you don't want all your music to sound the same.
No.
You got to learn how to switch your flows up and, you know, like experiment with your sounds and your tones and your melodies and things like that. Would you say at this point where you're at right now, you've really found the sound that you like for yourself? Or you still kind of experimenting?
I'm still getting together.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm loving it. Every song, it's like I feel like I get better. Every song.
I love that too.
Just every project, I love it. And like I said, I got some new music coming for y'all. It's been over a year since I gave y'all new music. I got some new stuff I've been working.
I love the fact that you don't feel complacent, that you're not complacent.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's where people start losing and they just start declining, is when they become comfortable and they become complacent. My thing is, we got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what keeps our drive. You know what I'm saying? What drives you? Like, what is it every day that drives Eastside Jones to get up out that bed? Because there's some days I know we all don't want to get out of bed. We just want to lay there and chill. But what drives you to say, nah, fuck this. I'm getting up and I got to get to it. What is that for you? What keeps you fueled?
The fact that I know I got this opportunity.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody,
you do.
Nobody came and gave this to me.
Yeah.
I literally left my job and came home and started writing raps.
I love it.
This is not what I need to be doing if I ain't getting no money.
Nah, for real.
And I found a way to do it. Even after people as big as an old man Tip told me to stop rapping. I'm not gonna listen to that. I didn't listen to that before rap. Why would I listen to something like that?
No, we're not claiming that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said earlier, everybody's entitled to their opinion. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? We can't please everybody. Some people gonna love it, some people not. But the thing about this business is we got to learn how to take criticism and not take it personal. Because Tip don't know you personally, so it can't be personal. You get what I'm saying?
With that, I completely understand that. I get that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this was what?
That's motivation, bro. Take it.
Nah, look. Everybody don't have a strong mind like me. What if someone as old man Tip is old man Tip? What if someone like him, with his stature, told someone with not as strong as a mind as me, and they stop?
Then that means, honestly, in my opinion, they don't need to be in this. If their mind is that weak that they're going to let one person kill their dream, then this isn't the business for them. I can
get that too. I'm all about perspective, so I understand that perspective, so I won't argue.
I'm just saying, because I've had to learn over the years in this business, especially I'm a female, I'm a white female who came to a predominantly hip hop type city with a lot of just people who've been doing this for years. And I came in and man, there were some people in the beginning who just kind of pushed me off and whatever, but now they love me. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to prove myself, but I never took it at first I kind of took it personal. I'm like, well, damn, they don't like me because I'm white. Do they not like me because I'm a female? But what I've learned is, not that we should have to prove ourselves to anybody, but sometimes people who are in Tip's position, who get artists in his face constantly, gets to the point where it's like, bro, unless you are bringing it, I don't even want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. We can't take it personal.
Not at all.
It just, like I said, it's motivation.
You gotta get your money.
Yeah, period, point blank. So with that being said, what are some of the things on the positive side that you are focused on right now? You're here with me, bro, so I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? He would industry's most wanted.
Right. I had to come through. Come on.
What are some of the things that you're doing right now? And you don't want to give them too much because people got to learn this shit on their own. You know what I'm saying? But what are some of the things that you're doing to really get your name and your face and your music out there?
Some that I noticed, I really like one-on-one interactions and engagement. You know? So whether it's in person, I do stuff like play the game. If I play the game with somebody and I hear them, they, follow me, or go buy my album. That's why I just hit it with straight up, buy my album.
Yeah.
So when I tell them that, but I hear them, they think I be playing, but I be done saying my name so many times, they really go look and see, and I hear them playing my music over the mic. So now I add them and now I follow up with them. I send them the emails. I invite them to the shows. I see what state they in. You got to really deal with that person. That
Big
person's
facts.
a person.
Right.
And there's a lot of people around the world.
And really, I love what you just said, and I'm gonna elaborate a little bit. You think about pre-social media, right? Before Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, think about the artists that came out years ago. Why do they have so much longevity in this business? Because they were forced to face-to-face interact with people, shake hands, kiss babies, get out there and really touch the people.
Smile and show them teethies.
Yeah, show them teethuses. Some of them don't have teeth no more, but you know, but you know, it's like, that's why people like who've been doing this for a long time, we've named some of the greats, like, of course, you know, shout out to Snoop and Master P.
Gonna throw T.I. in there.
And T.I., you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tip, you know, Jeezy, Gucci.
See, I'm nice.
That's why these guys have so much longevity in the business, because they came out in an era pre all this social media stuff, and they were forced to get out there and touch the people. And then we see people who come out now. That's why somebody coming and going, falling off, because they think all they got to do is post on social media, and it's way deeper than that. So I'm glad you understand that, bro.
Yes.
What are some of the things besides music that you enjoy doing?
Number one, spending time with my kids.
Family, always.
That's number one.
Yeah, big facts. I love that. I respect that so much, because there's a lot of, now I ain't gonna put it all off on the men, because there's women too out here who ain't taking care of their children. Shout out to you, bro, for being a good pops, man. So spending time with the kids. What else you like doing?
What's something else? I'm on that PSN. Hit me up at Eastside Jones. I'm there. I will bust anybody ass on that duty, 101, whatever. Hit me up, add me.
I love that. You gotta have some fun time in there. You got to.
Got to.
You gotta clear your mind every now and again. You know what I'm saying?
And I like learning. That's
okay.
I like learning.
Listen, okay, so let's talk about that a little bit.
So,
I do too. I'm like a sponge. Like I told you, like I've learned how to do everything myself when it comes to my podcast. Video wise, audio wise, I self-taught myself that. But I'm a visual, hands-on learner. Like to sit down and read the instruction manual, throw that out the window. I can't, like my attention span to read shit is just like, I ain't gonna lie, it's very short. But I'm really good at watching YouTube videos or asking other people that I respect, hey, what do I need to do this, or what's your learning process like?
Definitely that YouTube, but I'm a hands-on person. I definitely like to find, like
trial and error.
Find the person that knows it, and just you know,
test it out. Get to work.
What's to play?
Figure it out.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Ain't nothing but to do it.
And that's in trial and error. Like my mama used to always tell me, experience gonna be your best teacher.
It is. Shout out to Mom Dukes, man. That's wisdom right there. It may sound so simple, but I
used to hate when she said that.
It's wisdom, though, because experience is our best teacher, bro. Like that's big facts. What are some of the things that you want to do future-wise with your music? You know, some people are cool with just being the man in their city. Some people got bigger admirations. They want to hit the billboards. What does Eastside Jones want to do?
I'm gonna make Daily Hustle Entertainment the staple record label, entertainment company. It's bigger than record label. The entertainment company, media company, like Daily Hustle Entertainment. When you come to Atlanta, I take that back. When you are in America,
right? Don't box it in.
You're gonna want to deal with Daily Hustle Entertainment.
Do you have other artists that are involved right now, or is it just you and you're still building it up? Like, give us some details on that.
It's just me and the staff right now.
Okay.
I gotta find the right artist.
It's gotta make sense.
I'm not gonna hold nobody's hand.
No.
I'll let you know where to run to, but if you don't want to run, you want to walk. I'm not gonna run with you, walk with you, none of that.
Period.
I'm for real. Daily Hustle Entertainment for real.
Right. You're not here to do artist development per se. You'll help them if they've already got some stuff going on, but
I don't mind doing the artist development. I don't really want to
babysit them.
Where your drive at?
Yeah, they gotta have drive.
Have that drive.
Right, exactly. As long as if they're willing to learn but still work at the same time, that's cool. Because I've got artists that I mentor with that really didn't know much about this music business, but everything I tell them to do gets done. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ask me how to do something and I tell you and you don't do it, we ain't working. So I feel you on that.
I kind of test people. I give them like the basics. If somebody say they really want something and they say they don't know nothing about they don't know nothing about music industry, I tell them about the PRO.
Word.
Go do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, if I come holler back at you in a week and you still ain't signed up for your PRO and one of them is free,
yes.
I ain't gonna rock with you, man, because I just, when somebody looked me in my eyes at the beginning, another person looked me in my eyes and told me straight up, you got your BMI, your ass cap?
Right.
I said, I know about it, I heard about it, but I don't know. Nah, I don't.
Yeah.
They looked me in my eyes and said, well, you not a rapper then. I said, hold up.
You needed that. You needed someone to punch you in the gut with that. Facts.
You not a rapper then.
I love that. Whoever told you that, shout out to you, because people need that type of real deal, raw realness. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, you're not a rapper then. This is a hobby for you. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much business that you have to get in order to see them checks coming in every month. You know what I'm saying?
And it's worth it. Do the business.
Yeah,
I did it backwards. I wanted it, like I said, put me in the game. I asked first. But it happens how it's supposed to happen. I ended up doing it backwards. I got my business together, and I'm still mastering what I'm supposed to master in my art, mastering my craft.
Absolutely.
So while that's getting better, the business is already there. All I got to do is just do my job at that point.
Big facts, man. Well, I'm happy to see that you've stayed with it, that you've stayed elevating. Your grind is, just impeccable. But I do got a question for you, because we are on the industry's most wanted podcast. You dig?
Talk to me.
What makes Eastside Jones the industry's most wanted?
I'm the #1 rapper in the world. I'm the #1 songwriter in the world. I'm the #1 everything in the world. If you don't know, if you don't believe in it, just ask your mama. She know. She know. She might not tell you. She know.
But she know.
She know.
She know what time it is. I'm gonna be practicing that all day. I'm gonna hit you later and be like, how does it sound? Do I got it together yet? That's dope, bro. So we about to get into this record and check it out, though, man. Before we do, tell everybody where to keep up with the movement. I know you had a little hiccup with your IG and you had to start a new one.
Yeah, we do. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
Yeah, we had to redo the IG. I don't know. I got the Boosie syndrome or something. They took my IG away, man. So we got to start over. So everybody hit me up at Eastside Jones _.
Okay.
On Twitter, on Instagram, on Twitch, you hit me up at Eastside Jones.
Dope.
Any more platforms?
Facebook, website, anything like?
I ain't got my Facebook yet, because they kept doing the same thing.
Oh, well, this is what you need to do then. This is going to be my biggest suggestion for you. If you don't already have a website.
Oh, website, yeah. EastsideJones.com.
Okay, good. Then period. Because I tell artists all the time, we don't own our Instagram.
Nah.
They can take it at any time, as you very well know. Mm-hmm. We don't own our Facebook, our Twitter, our Twitch, our YouTube. They can take that shit. But if we buy our domain and we own it, can't no one take that from us.
Not at
Unless
all.
you don't pay the bill.
Pay your bills.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you paying that re-up fee, which is like $20 a year.
Pay your bills.
You know what I'm saying? And your monthly hosting or whatever, like, can't nobody take that. So, yeah, so Eastsidejones.com.
Yes,
that's where y'all need to go there. Make sure you go there, because that's where you can get all the content at.
And you can get the merch as well.
That's fire. Everything is there, so make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to, his Instagram, YouTube, all that. But make sure, most importantly, you hit the website.
And don't forget to find Snitch Demics.
So talk to us a little bit about this record. What's who produced it? Where is it available? Give us the title. Tell us all that information.
This single, Like That, Paid 2 Bands, is everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon, but the heaviest where it's hitting at is on Spotify. We're over 1 million streams on Spotify.
That's big,
over
bro.
1.5,
Congrats.
pushing on 2 million, and that's just on Spotify. We pushing. Like That, Paid 2 Bands to punch a snitch. We don't rock with snitches. Y'all gotta stop doing that. The world will be a better place for snitches.
Big facts,
Y'all
man.
gotta stop doing that. Stop pulling that damn camera out and about stuff that ain't your business.
Yo,
Mind your business.
bro, I
your
hate that shit. I hate that. Like, you gotta document certain things like this, but yeah, when people out there doing, just don't do that.
Stop pulling that camera out on everything.
That's where, these things right here can be the devil sometimes.
I'm gonna show you something about just what you said. Remember you said I'm gonna show you something about.
All right, so we about to get into this record, y'all, man. We appreciate, Eastside Jones pulling up today, man. It's been a minute. Thank you for coming through. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and introduce the record. Let's check it out.
Hey, this Eastside Jones on Industry's Most Wanted. Huh?
Let's go.
Coming to the Hype 87.3.
Hey.
If you really know me like that, then you know I've been bout racks. If you really know me like that, then you know I'm coming right back. If you really know me like that, then you know I had hoes way back. If you don't really know me like that, shut the fuck up and get your ass back.
I'm gonna be saying that all day now.